Hey guys, what is up? My name is Nick, and today we got some more Star Wars Battlefront. So this is some Walker Assault gameplay on Hoth, and if you saw my other video that I put up earlier, I said I was very on the fence about this mode, and that's still very much true. The thing is, it tends to be extremely one-sided to the point where I've never seen the Rebels win. Like, I've played this game mode over 20 times now, and I have a 50% win-loss ratio, mainly due to the fact because you switch sides every game, and I win every other game. So I guess if they're staying true to the lore, the Rebels really shouldn't win. Imagine if they made it so no matter what, you were going to lose with the Rebels. Just picture when the game starts up, their entire team backs out immediately. I know that's not the case, and my friend has said that he has won on this map, but it is so difficult. And he said the way to win is you have to get in the spaceships pretty much, and then when the walker shields go down, you have to target them when they're in the ships. So it's very difficult because half your team that gets in the spaceships, they're terrible with flying them. I feel like 90% of the people that try to fly just end up crashing immediately. Like, they'll end up taking off and then like 3 seconds later they'll just crash into the side of the mountain because they don't know what they're doing. So if you suck at flying, please don't. Like, one game I was playing and my team was just crashing TIE fighters. Like, these things were meant to be suicide bombers, and most of the time they hit no one. So they confirmed that when the game launches, there are going to be 4 different planets. Hoth, Sullust, Tatooine, and Endor. 3 of them you have like different modes available to play in the beta, which is Sullust, which is Drop Zone, Hoth, Walker Assault, and then Tatooine, the survival mode. I hope you're able to play the Walker Assault mode on all of them. And then like sometimes that instead of the Imperials always having the upper hand, like the Rebels could, like on Endor, because you have crazy Ewoks running all over the place, you can have them throwing stuff at the AT-ATs and like ATSTs, and they would help benefit the Rebels so that the Imperials don't always have the upper hand. Like, picture that one scene from Return of the Jedi where the Ewoks up in their amazingly cool tree houses and they just let these logs loose on the ATST that's walking by, and then the next thing you know, the Stormtrooper is a Stormtrooper pancake. Like, what if that could happen to you? Like, you know how scared I would be if I was in an ATST and then the next thing I know I'm just a squished bug? Like, I'd probably cry if that happened to me. It would be so scary. Speaking of different planets, I hope they bring back Yavin 4. That was one of the best maps in the original Battlefront games. It was this dense jungle map, and it had this like Aztec temple in one corner where the rebels spawn, and then it also had these like Aztec ruins, and it was just amazing, and everybody loved this map. Another map I hope that they bring back as well is Bespin, which was awesome. It was from the original 2 as well. And there was 2 different versions. There was like Bespin Cloud City and then the like Cloud City platforms or whatever it's called. I don't really know. But anyways, I hope they bring back the Cloud City platform one because it was this really awkward map. It had like one way to get to the enemy, and it was just this giant choke point. And everybody would camp on each side of it, and they would just fire down the middle, hoping, praying that they'd hit somebody. There's a lot of other maps I'd wish they bring back, like Kashyyyk or Utapau, but those are from like the Clone Wars, and this game's only focused on the classic era of Star Wars, which is kind of sad, but I hope they do, like, if they're gonna make a sequel to this game, I hope it's on the Clone Wars, because there's so much content. Maybe they could do it as some like stupidly overpriced DLC, kind of like Destiny did with the Taken King. They could have like a year 2 update, which just features like a bunch of Clone Wars stuff. I would love it if I could play like Geonosis or Kashyyyk again, because those maps were amazing, and the Clone Wars had so much stuff. Like, imagine being able to play as a clone trooper or battle droid again, and now with the new like customization options, you could be like any color you want it to be. So like, you could be like the orange ones or the blue ones or the red ones or the green ones or the purple ones or like pink or whatever. Like, there's just so many options, and I really wish the battle droids were back, because playing as a droideka back in the originals was amazing. You just roll up there, put up your bubbly shield, and then you just stomp everybody. They just died. Like, you couldn't do anything because they couldn't hit you, and I don't even know, like, you would just get like melted instantly if you walked in on one of them, and it was bad. So I do feel like this game mode has a lot of potential. The biggest thing right now is the Rebels' disadvantage that they have, because getting the Y-Wings up to bomb the AT-ATs is a pain, and then if you only can get like 1 or 2 up with the first couple of uplinks, you're pretty much screwed, because half your team doesn't focus them until the last base, and that's the biggest problem, because everybody's like, oh, we can just do it later on, because everybody's so concerned with getting kills, of course, but they don't realize that you're not going to win unless you target the AT-ATs, and people just don't know what to do. And then I always get those stupid teammates that shoot at the AT-ATs even though they have their shield up, and they think they're damaging it even though they're not, because you can clearly see the health of the AT-AT like on it or somewhere on the screen. I'm not sure where it displays it, but like, really, buddy? So all in all, by the end of it, your teammates are just wasting their time because you don't get anything for getting a lot of kills, and you don't kill the AT-ATs when they have their shield up. So apparently your team's useless, and I feel like you could have a chance of winning if you got like a squad of people together to take down like the Imperials. However, managing to get a squad together of like 20 people to all play the same game would be next to impossible. Like, imagine being in a game and then the enemy squad rolls up and it's just like 20 people with the same clan tag, and you have no idea what you're gonna do because you know you're gonna get wrecked. And by the end of the game, you're like 0-57 and you don't even know how it happened. Although I must admit, managing a team of 20 different people would take a lot of skill. I do hope this game has some kind of like esports or like competitive side to it, kind of like the 4v4 in like Call of Duty. It doesn't appear that way so far, but I do hope there's something that does offer that competitive aspect. Maybe you could do like the 8v8 in Drop Zone or something. I do also hope there's like a regular team deathmatch mode, just so you can play that casually instead of always having to try for the objective, because it seems like all the modes they're offering are very objective oriented, which is more or less a good or bad thing. So let me know what you guys think of this Walker Assault game mode so far, or the game as a whole. Do you love it? Do you hate it? Let me know down below, because I'm curious if I'm the only one who doesn't care for it so much. So I'm going to leave you guys here with the end of the commentary. I hope you guys did enjoy. So there is going to be like 8 more minutes of gameplay, so I hope you guys enjoyed that. But I will talk to you guys in the next video. So I hope you guys have a great day, and I'll see you next time.
Well done. We've activated the uplink.
Stormtroopers have halted the locking signal. Our bombers need that beacon operational.
all firepower on it. Focus your attacks on the walker. Y-wing targeting signal online. Uplink deactivated. Get it back online.
Imperial, incoming!
We're outnumbered.
Uplink station engaged. Well done. Now defend it.
Bomber targeting systems locked in.
Bombers are making their attack run. The walker is exposed. Focus all firepower on it.
Neutralize that Imperial walker immediately. Go get him! The walker is exposed. Focus all